population-based outcomes and population-based goals have really driven a large component of healthcare over the last 20 years, and it has produced some amazing medicine. But in a world where the largest medical device product, the cardiac defibrillator, a $6 billion marketplace, has a therapeutic benefit on only 6% of the people who have one implanted in their body, it's not surprising that we're all looking for ways to tailor therapy down to the individual patient level, and very importantly, not just deliver better therapy, but not to deliver therapy where it's not needed. And I think that has been sort of the promise of personalized medicine. It is the day-to-day activities that you and the choices you make as an individual that have as much impact on your health as the genetics you were born with. You decide whether to take your medications or not. You decide what to eat. You decide whether to take exercise. You're in charge of your own emotional well-being and your family life. And it is these elements which are incredibly powerful in driving the outcomes for you as a person. But how do you measure that? And if you measure it, how do you make use of that to improve your well-being and overall to decrease healthcare costs? You do that. The goal for personalized medicine is being driven from many of the stakeholders in the healthcare system. When you look at health systems, particularly in the developed world, who have traditionally focused on the acute care setting, they are now in the situation of having to demand and having to drive the development away from that acute care setting to more primary care and community and family care-based settings. I'd like to point out and suggest that one way that we can make this goal of the other personalized medicine really work is a tool that's already with us, and a tool in my mind that has already tipped over, has gone beyond the tipping point, and that is the handheld computer that we all carry. The potential for the mobile telephone to enable some of this other personalized medicine, to me, is profound. 4 of the 6 billion people in the world today already have and are using a mobile telephone. There's greater access in the world to the mobile telephone than there is to healthcare right now, and to me that's shocking. But it's also an amazing opportunity if we can use this tool, despite the fact that I think the mobile telephone is a very important element of what personalized medicine can become. It's not enough that it's just a gizmo that we all carry around. And my company and many other companies are coming up with any number of cool gizmos that allow you to monitor your behavior. What is your heart rate doing? What is your blood pressure doing? The key, however, in order to achieve this other personalized medicine is developing an integrated system that pulls together elements of the therapy that you're taking, the monitoring information that all these cool gizmos that my company and others are doing, putting all that information into a context that's useful at an application level to a patient and their family and their doctor, developing web-based communities to share that information. We at Proteus have figured out a way to put a very, very tiny sensor, a microchip, into the daily pill. It's really a microchip made out of food ingredients, which, when ingested, sends a very safe and private signal through the body that says, I'm Lipitor, I'm 50 milligrams, I was taken by Erika at exactly 10:14 p.m. And that information is transmitted through the body, not by radio. It's not RFID. It's a conductive signal, much like a non-physiologic EKG signal, a signal which is picked up by a smart plaster or a smart Band-Aid that's worn on the body. The smart plaster, which is the second component of the system, does more than just pick up the information about which pills you took or didn't. It also then associates that with physiologic response information, heart rate variability, activity level, stress level, sleep patterns, and time stamps that information so that you as a patient, your family member, and your doctors can use that information to make better choices about the medications you take, about improving your adherence to those medications, getting more exercise, and so on. The third component of the system is the one I mentioned, which is the ubiquitous cell phone. The information is downloaded from the patch to your cell phone, whenever you happen to be near the cell phone, upload it to our servers where we do our magic, and turn that information, that data into information of use to you, and send it back to your cell phone or your computer. That's actually useful to the patient.